What is up, my friends? Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you're not new, I am your host, Kate. It is wonderful to have you with me today. You know, people are very frustrated at what's going on in our country and in the world as we know it with AI and data centers and politics and all of these things. So today we're going to just be watching a little compilation I put together and having a discussion about it. And while we're at it, I would like to also talk to you guys a little bit about the data center meeting I attended the other day for my local town. It was very interesting, to say the least. So we will be discussing that as well. But for now, I'm going to shut up. We're going to get right into it. Thank you guys for being here.
I'm tired. Can I just be very real with you? I'm gonna be very real with you, okay? You might be like, ew. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm tired. I'm tired of everything I thought that was good in this country growing up not being what it actually is. I'm tired of everything not being what it was told to me to be. I'm tired of the fact that I served in the military, okay? I went overseas, I protected the poppy fields in Afghanistan, and guess what? That's all I was really there for. I wasn't there for any type of real patriotic anything. I was there to subjugate a Middle Eastern country, probably on the behest of another Middle Eastern country that starts with the letter I. I'm tired of finding out everything about my food has been a lie to me. I'm tired of figuring out everything about our government has been a lie. I'm tired of figuring out that sports, something that I love at the professional level, is just a giant circus. They just want you to bet. They just want you to drink. They just want you to spend money. I'm tired of every single moment of my life being treated like it's just like I'm a walking pay stub for them. Every moment I'm being marketed to. Every moment my data is being utilized so that ads can be more perfect to give a higher likelihood that maybe I will purchase now or in the future. I hate that everything's becoming a subscription. I hate that the tech bros are slowly winning and turning this into a tech surveillance state. I'm tired that everything politically is so divided that no one can even talk about it without getting angry. I'm tired that we can't make any progress. I'm tired that we can't get on the same page. I'm tired that we've seen everything happen since the Epstein list. We have plenty of reason to do something about this as a people, and nothing has happened, myself included. I'm tired of not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. I'm tired of not being able to come on here and tell you, look, housing prices are going to come down to X because of Y. Hey, they created this new affordable product here to help people to be able to travel, and they're going to take care of this, that, and the third. Or, hey, they actually fixed wages. You're going to be able to work hard and make good money and make a lifestyle for you here in America. It's only going to take 3 years. Here's the plan. Like, I wish they had that. I wish there was legislation that was coming out about term limits, age limits, insider trading, getting corporate and federal, or corporate and country... corporate and foreign, lobbying out of our Congress. I wish to God I could get on here and tell you that they destabilized the carried interest loophole, that 20 and 2 is gone for private equity. I wish I could tell you that they reinstated Glass-Steagall, that they got rid of this 2004 margin rule change, that Citizens United has been overturned. I wish I could tell you these things. And we know that they need to be done. We know that the greedflation, because of unfettered corporate spend and greed since COVID, led us to a world where this K-shaped economy feels like the bottom shape of the K is dying financially. And the top side of the top 10% of the economy that's doing good since COVID, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a Nepo baby. I earned it. But, like, I'm one of those people. I can still see those people struggling, though. I'm still trying to do what I can to help that person. I don't do enough. I can do more. I can volunteer more at like a food bank. I could get more involved in my local community, local politics, local boards. I could do more. We could all do more to help our fellow man. But why is it we're watching our fellow man have the rug pulled out from under them? We're yelling that the rug has been pulled out from under them, and everyone's like, why are you being so political? I just want people to be able to survive, eat food, and have a shelter. I don't want people to go bankrupt because of a hospital bill. I don't want someone to have to work 3 jobs to get by. I don't want a single mom to think it's impossible. I don't want 12% of under 30-year-olds to not be married or have a kid. I don't want everyone to just rent something and be happy. That's not fun. Having a garden's fun. Being able to play with your kids in the backyard is fun. Painting your house pink if you want is fun. Okay? I want us to be able to have fun in our life. I want us to be able to live this life and enjoy this life and love the people around us and bring up real community and have real friends and have real connections and not be socially distanced and not be just kept behind these screens all the time. I want to connect. I know you want that maybe too. I want my family and my daughter to walk into a labor market that isn't controlled by robots and AI running around everywhere. They're shooting lasers.
Yeah, I want to just interject here for a second. Do you know what's really fun? When you know that all of the hard work you're doing, that you're doing it. You're doing the thing. You are hustling out here knowing that that will pay off at some point is really fun. And I think now a lot of us are feeling like it may never pay off. And we are actually giving away the precious time we have here on earth for it to not pay off at this point for many, many people. And that's not fun, guys. It's not. And the AI thing, the robots, I still, my family, I have people close to me that are not at all concerned about this AI thing. And I just don't get that. I genuinely don't understand how any human being with human blood running through their bodies, okay, not like electricity like a robot. I don't know how you could picture a future where everything's run by robots and AI and not be like, whoa, 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 I don't want that. I don't know how you could look at that and be like, oh, I want that. That looks great. That looks promising. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Let me know in the comments below. Am I crazy on that? Like, do I need to be more open-minded about this thing? Like these robots, should I be more open and just, this is going to happen? Or am I taking too close-minded of a stance on it? For me, I feel like it's a no-brainer to me. I don't want a robot to police me at all. Maybe I'm nuts.
I don't want this future lily pads toward economic totalitarianism that we are on. We are on a path where they will continue to divide us between blue and red until they have all the green. That's the path we're on. I'm tired of finding out everything connects back to Israel. I'm tired of finding out that we're not ever going to get anything more on the Epstein files. I'm tired of learning that they know exactly what's going on in our economy and they fail to do anything about it. I hate the fact that the next time our economy wobbles, they're just going to bail out banks and print money. I hate it. I hate it all the way down to the founding of the country. There's so much that is corrupt and it just institutionally bad. And we're seeing it now in real time, maybe because of social media and the internet. Maybe just because of social media and internet, because since the central banking epidemic that happened from 1907 to 1913 that led into the Great New Deal, the Bretton Woods Agreement, the Nixon shock, and then getting into, you have the Powell Memo and the Fair Credit Act Union in around that time, and then you have Reaganomics, and then you have NAFTA, and then you have Glass-Steagall, all the way up to the 2008 housing crash, Citizens United, like walking through all of it. It's like, wow, we've really been on this path of totalitarianism for some time. And now it's like we're realizing it. Now it's like we're finally seeing it come to light. We want to stop it. We don't know how. I'm not saying I have the solution, but man, I get tired of watching day by day people get just a fire under their butt for we need to make change, only to see that change not come to fruition, only to see that group that they were a part of fall apart, only to see the energy dilapidate from what was originally something that was very strong. And I think there's a lot of energy right now that is sitting as stagnant energy in this country that could be turned into kinetic energy if we moved together as one. If we started to grow together, if we started to come together with ideas, with movements, with ways that we can actually just connect at a human level and understand at a human level that we can do better for each other as humans.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think that computers and technology has caused a hyper individualized society where people are unable to connect with the people around them anymore. They can't find common ground. And, I'm going to just be honest, I'm guilty too, but the best way to find common ground with the people around you is to put the phone down away from you, turn it off, put it on airplane mode, and sit there and talk to someone. And when they say something that you don't agree with, don't get all upset and dismiss them and write them off as someone you can't possibly connect with in any way, shape, or form. Just sit there with an open mind and try to understand their perspective and have dialogue. This is so important for humans to have this with each other, and we have lost it. Technology has taken it from us. We have to take it back. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Or just in complete denial about what's going on in our country with our crooked politicians, with the money being sent overseas, embezzled back to our politicians for their own self-interest and financial corruption, chemtrails, poisoned food, poisoned water, jobs don't pay enough money. they just print money out of thin air, which creates big inflation for all of us, which just actually unstabilizes our job market and our way of actual security here. I'm just struggling to find out, when is enough going to be enough and we finally do something about this? We have career term politicians that are older than dirt making decisions, or lack of decisions for that matter, that need addressed. And there's so much corruption and greed amongst these elites. And I know no one's happy. No one's happy with this government. No one's happy with their way of living. No one's happy with the education system. No one's happy with insurance costs. Nobody's happy with our literally every way of life. Our food is poisoned. It's poisoned.
Literally. Actually.
They are selling you poison, so you get sick and then have to take all of your money and give it back to the healthcare system just to try to hold on for another year or two before you die.
It's crazy. People will really deny this. I talk to people about the food thing a lot because I've been really getting into like health extremism, which I love, which is just basically, getting sunlight, clean water, clean food, but that's like radical these days because people genuinely do not realize or believe that our food supply is as tainted and poisoned as it actually is. They do not register that it is the cause for all of their ailments and sicknesses for the most part. It intentionally causes metabolic disruption to make you sick, so you need to go to the doctor. Like, this is not a conspiracy theory, guys. This is a real thing.
Like, when is enough going to be enough? Are we cowards? Do we think we can't see it right in front of us? Like, we don't know what's going on? Like, we need more proof? Like, what do we need? I'm asking you all, like, do we need, like, are we just going to stay distracted with like celebrities and sports and wow, big things going on out there, and Taylor Swift's marriage? Like, what are we doing? This is our lives.
Seriously.
We're peasants. We got to act accordingly and understand that we are divine human beings that are worthy of a beautiful life. And we're not slaves and energy harvesting system that they have created for us.
This world is off. I feel like it's something that we've never seen before. It's always been bad. It's always been in chaos. But this past year is something that we've never seen before. We literally live in a world where you constantly have to watch your own back because it's like you can't trust anybody anymore.
No.
With how quick people are to switch up on you, with the way people are driving, like people are out here driving on the roads like they're literally going to hit you.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. Do not even get me started on that because I've noticed it's certain people that are driving like that. It's weird. I don't know if they didn't have to take a driver's test and somehow they just got a license and they're out here like terrorizing people on the road. I'm not really sure what it is, but the driving thing, I've heavily noticed that. And the lack of trust in general. I don't trust people now. I'm always looking over my shoulder. I'm a little paranoid. I need to relax a little bit, but I feel like I can't. I feel like I cannot trust anybody.
There's an increase in people trying to tailgate you, going around you, driving recklessly. You go into the store, you can instantly pick off on all of the negative energy. That's the result of a society, a world that's been pushed way too far. You can't agree to disagree with anybody anymore because you don't know if it's gonna cost you your life or not.
Yeah.
The best advice that I could give anybody watching this video is to keep your circle small, stay to yourself, always watch your back because it's getting crazy out here and it's not getting better.
No. So now this compilation is going to go in a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about some advancements happening with the flock safety stuff, because I think it kind of goes on theme with these videos here, just about everything being insane. And I just can't believe we're in this spot now where we're on camera 24/7. I have to say, like, for me personally, this is the hill I will die on. We have a right to privacy, and we are losing it extremely quickly. I think it might be gone already. Like, I don't quite know if it's possible for us to come back from this point, but I really have a serious problem with the fact that everywhere I go, I'm on camera and I'm being watched constantly for the sake of advertising and for being policed and controlled, because they want me to behave, a certain way. It just really, I seriously don't like it. So let's watch a little bit about this flock drone thing that they have, in addition to the cameras, which people are knocking down now en masse, as they should be. So I guess they're going to replace those with these drone things. So.
Dude, I don't understand why people are getting so upset about these flock cameras. I mean, they're designed to do so much good. They're designed to keep us safe. They're designed to track down criminals, all these good things. Why are people getting so upset? On July 23rd, 2025, the vice president of Flock and an employee both accessed gymnastics areas and a pool area for children multiple times, and then said it was for sales pitches to potential customers. This is from thousands of miles away. They're able to just drop in on your kids, anyone that you know, could be you, and just watch you and do whatever they wanted to do, and you could be using you to be sold to somebody else so that they could put more flock cameras around.
And don't forget, like I said, they can use drones to do this. They don't need these flock cameras. I almost feel like the flock camera thing, the one that they have like stationary, is almost some sort of psyop, because they know people are going to be really pissed off about it and try to knock them down so that they can turn around and say, well, we need these drones because everybody's getting rid of these cameras. They're going to talk about it in the next video. Sorry, I got it mixed up there.
Focused.
I hate this. That sound already sets off my nervous system, like, you need to get away from this area. Like, the sound of the drone makes me extremely nervous. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? I'm gonna turn it down a little because I think I might get in trouble for the music. I don't know. I'm super curious too. I wonder if the people testing these drones like this, do they know that they are setting up the world for like the most dystopian future you could possibly picture? They have to know that. This is crazy, dude. Look how fast it is. You think you're going to run away from that? They're way too happy about this too for my liking. In public safety, every second count. Isn't that what they always say? Oh, it's for your safety.
You're saying Flock does not track people, correct?
Track people, that's right, and hold their movements like you asked. We're not tracking people.
Well, what do the Condor cameras do? They literally are designed to track a person, aren't they?
We're talking about...
Yeah, I gotta turn the music down here.
You can basically see where everyone is at any point in time.
The city of Aurora is celebrating the launch of a fleet of Flock camera drones
to track your suspects' movements.
Just as researchers say that Flock's...
Yeah, just so you know, you're the suspect, guys. We are the suspect. All of us. Us regular people out here minding our business. The government thinks that you're suspicious, and they think that they need to watch everything that you do.
Surveillance system.
I'm just going to turn the music off here because I do not want this video to get flagged. But definitely go follow this guy's page. This is his TikTok, but he does have Instagram too. I'm not sure about YouTube, but I like what he's doing. No Mark Project, you're doing great work out here. Excellent job. Keep going. This is what I mean. And it's really, I used to flip off these cameras. Everywhere I went, I would flip off the camera when I saw it. And now it is to a point where there are so many cameras, especially like if I'm driving down the highway, like to the beach or something like that. There are so many cameras now that it's impossible for me to flip them all off. Like I almost want to give up. I'm not going to, but it's just, it's getting extremely out of hand, and it's happening really fast. Like, look at this. They can use thermal imaging with this stuff. They can see you in your house. This was just like about the drone. All right, that's it. So that's it with a little compilation. But Yeah, it's getting really out of hand. Speaking of all the flock stuff, I want to show you guys my shirt. I wore this. So my local township had a data center meeting the other day. I wore this shirt there. It says "Don't spy on me." I love it. I got this from Forbidden Clothing. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I will leave their link below because I love what they're doing and I love their shirts and stuff. They just send cool messages. So love you, Forbidden Clothing. You guys are doing great work out there. But anyway, in regards to the data center meeting, it was very weird. There was probably, I want to say 25 to 30 people there maximum. And there were a couple of people that had objections. Well, actually there were kind of a lot of people that were openly just against the data center. So they went up and they like talked about the environmental impacts and all that stuff. But I didn't hear anybody talk about how they're linked with flock safety and the surveillance and all that. I'm going to really try to put together some information. They're having another meeting on August the 18th, which I would really love to be able to present them some of this stuff to like for them to research and look into. Not that I think they're even going to care or do anything about it, but I just would really like to present some information to them. So if you guys have anything that maybe I wouldn't be able to find on my own about the flock stuff and the data centers, please send it to me in my email. I leave it in the link below on every video. That would just be really helpful because I would really like to make sure they never put a data center up in my town. The other thing that was kind of weird about it is that they said the meeting was just to see what people's thoughts and opinions were about it, and that nobody has tried to put one up. Nobody's made any sort of, proposals in regards to putting up a data center. However, I talked to some other people who know people from the board and they believe that there is someone that wants to put a data center up in this town. So either way, I need to go and voice that I'm very against this. I think it's important. So I'm going to definitely do that, but it seems a little sketchy to me. It seems like they're just trying to find a way that they can do it with everybody's permission. So I don't know. It was also weird. There was two people in the back of the room with masks on, sunglasses, and hats, which I thought was just, it felt really weird to me, like almost like they were paid agitators or they were paid by somebody to be there. I don't know why else you would be inside, like covering up every orifice on your face like that, unless you're still scared of getting a virus, which I mean, I guess some people could be, but I don't know. So that's it for today's guy. That is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I want to hear what you guys think about all this. I want to hear if you think I'm nuts. I want to hear if you agree with me. I want to hear if you don't agree with me. I like to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys. So that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go back to work. I'm trying to get some videos up at least 5 days a week. I'm starting like right now today. So hopefully I can hold myself accountable here and be consistent enough. But yeah, if you like my video and you like my comments on stuff, I'd appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel or sharing it with your friend. All that kind of stuff really helps me out. I'm trying to grow over here. Yeah. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay hidden from those cameras. You deserve privacy. No matter who you are, you deserve privacy, I believe. So see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.